Oh, no way. Upside down. Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and watch out for more videos. Today we got maintenance. So basically, I'm going around cleaning coils, following up on some recommendations as well. Like today, if we see a new system or coil, then we didn't get the bid, basically, because they had asked us for a quote like at least twice. And I thought we were going to do it already, and we haven't, unless they're going to wait until it's hot for that repair, which always happens. In the summer, we do a bunch of change outs and coil replacements, stuff like that. So they very well could not have gotten it done, but a lot of times when I come back on our maintenance contract, it's already been replaced or repaired by somebody else that was cheaper, probably. So there's always that, and we're gonna go up there, clean some coils, and then as I drive back, we'll hit up some other ones. Same thing, maintenance, full PM, check everything, like wiring, contactors, make sure everything's as clean as we can. And then a lot of times we find issues, whether it's motors, capacitors, things like that. So we'll see what comes up. All right, so we're switching out to an AC maintenance. I got done with ice machines. Man, that wind really picked up. As soon as I extended the ladder, it almost took me with it. So let's see if they fixed anything. This one's satisfied. We do have micro channels, coils, so this one, someone flipped it on. I had it off. We can check it real quick. Nah. Check it with a stubby really quick. Still flat. So this has a leaking coil. I was trying to get a replacement for them. Still waiting on approval and everything. So easy enough. I don't have to clean and check one now. But yeah, good old Daikin. All right, quick shout out. The HVAC guys hit me up. So we got their foam blast cleaner, foam blaster, and this is a 2-in-1. So obviously it'll foam up and get all that gunk out, but it is safe for evaporators and condensers. I think this one has a citrus scent if you guys are into that. So that's the foam blaster, Jesus. And then they also sent over their flow treat pan tablet. So I was like, cool, I got maintenance coming up, we'll give them a try. So shout out to the HVAC guys. All right, so I've already worked on this a few times. I think it has a new compressor, new electrical, a lot of repairs already on this one. That's working fine, I can tell you, because it's 69 degrees in the back here, in the back area. So I'm gonna start removing all the panels. This is a micro channel. So we're just gonna clean up inside. I actually forgot something. I'm gonna go get it from the van right now. But I do wanna mention that I think there's a company out there that's a little, or they think I got beef with them, but they're coming out with their own version of this right here. But that just reminded me that I've had this idea for a while. I just forgot. I actually lost one. I had to go buy another one. But I don't use these aerosol cans, but some of you guys actually do for, you know, condensing units and all that. I normally use these for small appliances and stuff like that. And here I'm gonna try it out because we don't have water access. They took away the water access for me. So I'm not able to do my normal foam can and all that. So this is actually $4 at Walmart. Another company is gonna come out with one. And I don't know what the price is on theirs. Hopefully it's cheap too, but this is a Rust-Oleum spray grip. So I used to use this for spray paint, like when I would paint things. So all you do, it works on any aerosol can. You put it on there, and now you got a trigger, right? So you come here, you're able to easily get everything that you need to. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the inside, easy to get, all that. But let me get a rinse real quick so we get a nice wet surface, and then we'll throw the cleaner. All right, right on. This thing, shout out to the HVAC guys, foam blaster. It actually sprayed upside down, no problems. I did a lot of it like that just to try it out. But I think in a pinch, if you're in the situation I am right now, there's no faucet there. There was a faucet and they took it away from me. They locked it up. Someone else took over the building and completely, I think they even took it out now. So I brought up my turbo tank. Any portable pressure washer is, I think it's something you need to have if you do a lot of maintenance or even just cleaning coils when you have high head pressure on a service call. But this setup in a pinch is great. Aerosol can with that spray grip from Rust-Oleum. You're able to get that $4 at Walmart. Like I said, I'll leave links to this stuff. I think this is on Amazon, and I think they have a website as well. So I'll link all that stuff. Shout out to them. And then we're gonna rinse this off. I've already let it set for a while. And then I'll throw in the pan treatment, the little tablets, and basically that's it, because the other unit doesn't work. So I've let it set. It was a little bit foamier before, but you can see all the dirt coming out. I basically emptied the clip here. So we got a bunch of dirt that came out of there. It's pretty filthy. And see, the thing is, where I live, you can tell how windy it is, right? So where I live, it's either too damn hot, over 110 constantly. It's either cold, which this year it was like 30s, wind chill 20s, too damn cold, too wet, or it's like this. It's okay outside. It's still 80 to 90, but it is super windy. I keep looking over and make sure my ladder doesn't fall. Hopefully that lockjaw ladder grip, which I put it through a lot already. I've already dropped it off the roof a couple times, so it's holding on, but I gotta watch out every now and then. All right, so we give it a few passes. Also get out anything that's in the cabinet here. I don't want anything sucked up dirt-wise. There's usually dirt. I saw feathers in here today. So I push all that out. I need to get I'll show you another tool that I picked up for this maintenance season. So like I said, in a pinch, your aerosol cleaner. This made my hand not get fatigued, right? Emptied out this whole thing. I would say one per unit, maybe if you're working on something smaller, but if you really want to douse it and get it clean, kind of need one can per unit. So we emptied that one out. It worked, like I said, upside down. This makes it so much easier. And then to rinse it off, we got the Turbo Tank 2.0 from New Calgon. That's been a lifesaver. And this one, as you can tell, I'm a Milwaukee guy. And what I love is that it takes Milwaukee batteries. There's no adapter needed or anything like that. So we found this. It's basically a little blower instead of me bringing up the big leaf blower. Let's see if I remember how to use this. Man, so this thing was pretty nifty. Hopefully it'll last. The charge on it still shows at least half. I ran through it like 3 times. I did have to rinse it one more time just to get everything out. I didn't want to leave too much residue of the cleaner. I don't care how safe it is, trying to get out as much as you can. Also kind of blew out what was accumulated in here because I couldn't reach that corner. I had to blow it in. And then I just blew it out through the bottom. And now, got to put all these damn screws back, all the guards and everything. I almost forgot. This company is one of those paranoid ones, and they keep track of us. So I got to open up the app, take a picture that I was here. I don't really take detailed step-by-step photos, but I can take a picture of the roof, you know. and then just I got to sign and everything. So I'll do that right now. And sometimes people will tell me, you know, why not use the water inside? Yes, I work in restaurants. There's always a faucet somewhere. They typically have like two, and then they got one in the back cleaning area. I forget what it's called, but there's like a spout where they, you know, fill up their mop buckets and, you know, fill up any water stuff that they need. Yeah, there's those. So like if I hook up to the water faucet and try to steal one of those, they're not going to be happy. They have to wash their hands like every, what, 15 minutes or something. So I can't take away a wash station from them. There's also the trip hazard, because you'd be surprised. I've tried to not leave anything on the floor that they can trip over and, you know, don't want to be sued. Also, if I do, we have Wren there. So they won't be happy if I take away one of their wash stations, right? And then I don't want to have a trip hazard. And then they do typically at most of these places have somewhere in the back, not all of them though. This location does like a faucet spout in the back, like I said, where they have their cleaning supplies and they use that water to fill up when they're gonna mop or whatever it is, whatever cleaning they need to do. There's usually the Ecolab setup and everything there. So if I take away that, you know, they're not going to be happy that the back door is open. Like they don't really care if I use it, but if I have a hose running out the back, going up on the roof, that door has to stay open. They don't want that door open because of bugs and things like that. Some places have that air curtain, right? There's like you open the door and there's a fan that blows down and creates a barrier so that bugs don't come in. Some places have that. They don't always work though. A lot of them don't work. And this specific maintenance contract, they don't have those on the back door. So if I open the back door, anything can come in. And typically those doors don't stay cracked open or anything like that. They swing open, and you can see it's like windy as hell today. So it's really impossible for me to run water from the inside to the roof. And then I have to have at least 100 to 150 foot hose. That's a pain in the ass. And then I have some locations that are in plaza malls, right? Strip malls. And there's no chance in hell that I'm gonna be able to run 200 plus feet, because I gotta go to the back. I gotta go up riser room, and then my unit's to the front, to the side, all the way at the end. So that's impossible. That's a lot of walking in general. No hose is gonna reach to those systems. So that's why I use portable pressure washers, whether it's the Works one that I had before, but I really love these new ones. Like this turbo tank has been really solid lately. So that's just my 2 cents. I can't have the back door open. I can't have a hose running through the kitchen. In some places I can't even run it far enough because it's way too far. So that's why I said something like this comes in clutch, or if you can siphon out of a bucket, that's good for you if you guys do residential. I do only rooftops. So roping up a bucket full of water is not only heavy, but it could just snap and break and fall, and somebody could be walking by. There's a whole bunch of things that go into it. For those that ask me why I rinse and blow it out with a leaf blower, that is me with it being thoroughly rinsed and as best as I can to blow it out. There's water coming up. It doesn't immediately evaporate. You're gonna get a whole bunch. If you don't rinse it at all, this would have been flooded, raining, and bubbles everywhere. But that's just typically with a micro channel. You don't usually worry about that with the traditional tube and fin. I managed to remember to bring up a rope so I can just rope this stuff down and be done with it. All right, fast forward a little bit. I was supposed to do that in the van, the invoicing and everything, but the wings next door were calling my name. So I took a lunch and I forgot. So we're going to do that right now. This is going to be the outro, guys. I appreciate you all for watching the whole video through and supporting the channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to go over to our Jobber. So they have it now to where if you have on the commercial side, or maybe rental properties, apartments, whatever it is, if you have one customer, multiple locations or accounts, Jobber can do that now. It wasn't available when I first got it, and I did everything manually, and I'm just not going to go back and do everything again. So if I go to create a new invoice, just if you're curious how I do my maintenance contracts really quick, I can type in the location. Usually I do it by city. Where was I? Oh yeah. So then I will pick the one that I was at. Now it's going to ask me, are you doing a reoccurring job? That means for me, something that I've set up like a maintenance where it's every 6 months. So this customer has already a maintenance contract. It's just an agreement we have. They have it in their system. Like I said in the video, I had to do it on an app that's on their side. On my side, I go into Jobber, type in the city, pick the customer, and then it prompts me here, and it's already check marked. If you're not doing, like if it's due but you're not doing this and you're invoicing a repair or something else, you would just uncheck it and then go next and go to a normal invoice. But we are doing this today, so I'm going to leave it checked and I'm going to go to next. All I have to do is type in the date. It'll ask if you want to ask them for a review, which that's another good feature, is you can have it automatically nudge customers to give you some reviews for your Google reviews, all that kind of stuff. You can add a salesperson, and then I have these custom fields here in case I need to specify I'm working on a certain uh, equipment with a model and serial number. Some customers require us to do a request number. That is when they request work in an email, there's going to be a number there. And when I submit it and all that. All this does, this custom fields, and I can add any more that I want, that makes whatever's in here just makes it easier to search later. If I'm looking for a specific request number because a customer has an issue or there's not something not paid or whatever it is, I need to go back and make a change. Maybe I messed up. I can search by request number. If we're looking for equipment, I can search by serial number, stuff like that. And the way I have it filled out is the item number is PM and the location. And then on the notes of that, because it'll show up when you print it or when they see it, they'll be able to see the notes. It says exactly what we did. That way it stays there every time, because if I do it down in client message, that's usually where we do a repair, but that's where we write what we did. If you're doing a recurring job or anything you set up like maintenance, it clears that text box every time, right? So there's no way to set like a default message there, but if you do it in the notes of your item, it will always be there. Like it's going to be like an item that you put in your price list that's in Jobber. So in my price list, there is PM for so-and-so, and then the notes of it, this is what we did. That way, when I pick it or when I set this invoice or a maintenance recurring job, it's set up and it's already preloaded. That's how it comes out. And then all I have to do is save the invoice or save and send as a text, email, or if they pay on site, I can collect payment there. And you can take payments with Jobber, not only like a check number, you can actually take credit card payments, transfers, and I forgot. There's a lot that we don't use, but it's there. And that's it. Just I wanted to quickly show you what I do after my calls for those that are interested, not trying to push it on anybody, but if you guys are interested, you can also go to the link in the description, getjobber.com/reliablehvacr. You save 20% on your first 6 months, and you also get a risk-free 2-week trial. If you guys are interested, go check it out. If not, I appreciate you for watching this anyway. I'll see you guys.